Hi, Wholesome family. Welcome back to Wholesome and Natural Living. And today we're talking immunity shots. So I don't know where you're watching from. You could let me know, but it's allergy season. And most of us allergy sufferers are not liking this season, but not me, not anymore, because I actually have been making my immunity shots. These 2 ounce shot glasses have been saving my life as well as my kids. So for the kids, I would make it like this, right? And then I would pour it in a juice for them. So I would put it in their orange juice that I made from scratch in the morning, and I would give them this. So I would dilute it and maybe 4 to 5 ounce orange juice, and they just take it much easier. My husband and I, we just chug this along and we're fine. So I've been a long time allergy sufferer as long as I can remember, going back to like middle school, junior high school. And it as I got older, it got to be like year round. Like I would get a break throughout the year, but I would get it like from summer to fall, and then from spring to summer, and it again from summer to fall. So, and then from anyway, I lost my train. But it seemed like I would get it throughout the year, and so it was progressively getting worse. And so when we became plant based, I I noticed that I felt a lot better around plants, but I would have these like reactions to pollens and ragweeds and all of them. And in the past year or so, I've been consuming these immunity shots. I originally started buying them from Whole Foods, but then I realized I can make my own, because when you make your own, you control it, and you know exactly what's in it, and you learn about the plants. And so that's what this is about today. So I will tell you what's in this. So we're gonna go through the ingredients first. I don't want to make this a long video. So we have 1 pineapple, 2 oranges that are peeled, a bunch of dandelion green leaves. If you don't know about dandelion greens, get on it. Thyme, oregano, ginger, turmeric, and black pepper. So why this combination, and why do I want you to consider trying it? The pineapple has an enzyme called, I'm just reading my notes here, called bromelain. Maybe saying it wrong, but it supports your digestive system and it's anti-inflammatory. The orange, oranges have vitamin C and they support the blood cells, so the red blood cells. Dandelion green. Dandelion greens are, I don't know why they're not as well known, because they are a powerhouse. So I actually have dandelion green growing in my backyard. And so what I do is that, because that's the only thing that I have in my garden right now, whenever I pick plants to make remedies with, or even lately to cook with, I talk to my plants. So I think that's part of the healing process. Like I hug my apple tree. It makes me feel better. So I started buying or making my own, because I just find that I learn more about the plants. And I think that in itself helps you to heal when you know, oh, I have this problem. So this plant or this herb or this, um, flower, sometimes it could be a flower, will help me heal. And so I talk to my dandelion plants. And so that's the third ingredient. And then I have thyme and oregano. Thyme and oregano, they're antibacterial, they're natural cold and flu remedies. I make my cough syrup in the fall for my kids, and the main ingredients are elderberries and thyme, because thyme is just known to just break up, mucus and really help you with throat infections. And then I have ginger and turmeric. Ginger and turmeric are both like, immune boosting, but turmeric has curcumin, curcumin, which is it helps you with helps your body. It helps you not to be as inflamed. And when you put black pepper with turmeric, it becomes more bioavailable, and so you can absorb all of the nutrients and the benefits of turmeric. So I have the recipe in the description box for you, but I still wanted to talk to you about making this. Maybe you could tweak it if you don't, depending on what you have while you're watching this time of the year. But it's a really good way to just fight off um, whatever inflammation that you may be experiencing this season, and just making it on your own is another way of welcoming, like wealth and connecting with nature. Welcoming health is what I meant to say, and connecting with nature. And again, knowing what goes into something like that really helps you when you're consuming it. And of course, again, you can buy it. That's how I started. This is my probably second time making this, and putting these in this fancy glass bottles. But I used to make it and then just drink it immediately. But I find that could just make this for the entire week and store them in these little neat bottles, and then we take it as needed. So just wanted to share that. Do you have a recipe or immune boosting, whether it's a tea or something like this, that you take during the times like this when the seasons are changing? If you don't mind sharing, we're all here to learn. I would love to learn from you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting. I hope this was helpful. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye now. This is how I made my immunity shot, minus the noise. My kids was in the background. So I have my pineapple, one very sweet pineapple. These are the dandelion greens that I just picked from my backyard, and I just simply washed them. Thyme and oregano. I have just about like a handful of them. And then I have at the very bottom, I have 2 oranges. I have some extra water bottle some extra water just in case I needed it. But normally I don't, because I'm using the Nama. And so what I'm doing is just putting these ingredients and the Nama J2 juicer. And what's going to come out is this wonderful golden elixir. Again, I apologize for my kids. They were home on that day. And I made the juice fresh to give it to them. I forgot about the ginger and the turmeric. So that's what I was showing you guys that I added at the last minute. And so when everything is in the hopper, I just hit start and juice comes out. So yeah, I love using the Nama J. It's just makes life easier. And so yeah, see, it just doesn't take that long to process. And this gave me about 16 ounces, which was great. And yeah, just look at the golden, yeah, just very good juice to be consuming for wellness and health. And again, I apologize for the background noise from my kids. They were just home that day and decided not to leave me some peace. But this is why I ended up pouring it in. It gave me about 2 ounces of 2 glass bottle ounces of juice. And that's what we had for wellness for that week. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing. Thank you so much.